Since 2020, March to be exact, my mother hit the streets and touched many hearts with her concept, Quarantine Black Art. She called me in March and said, "Son, I'm gonna get a coloring book and use it to pass the time." She's a survivor of breast cancer, amongst other things. And little did she know, a couple months later, she would be selling hundreds of original pieces of art in the streets of Baltimore, bringing smiles to faces. This is one she did recently that's featured on a mug. And this is my grandmother,
right there at the bottom.
who, if there was anyone I could meet in life, it would have been her. But she passed at the age of 34.
When I saw it,
And there's my grandfather there.
there.
How old was he on here?
I'm not sure. I said to Genie right where I said.
Wow. My grandfather is still living, but I never got the opportunity to meet my grandmother. My grandfather is 90 years old. You in the 12th grade. My mother, if you know her, is an energetic and vibrant woman, the first in her generation to graduate from college, which will provide the way for me to have exposure and education to be an emotionally intelligent man. I'm so grateful for my mother. There's my baby girl, Aria, when she was young. My mother with her siblings and moi.
Get old.
Don't get old.
As a child, you looking at
Ma, this is the picture where they talk about my head. That's when I had my father's head.
Yeah.
I was a handsome little devil. I'm grateful for my relationship with my mother. There's my son Jordan and my daughter Aria when they were young. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Mom looks like a queen. I mean, she is, but you know what I'm saying. 2009 as a gospel jazz artist. Mom and Smokey. Mom and Joe Jackson. My mother's a very talented woman, as you can see, who has class and taste and who's discovering her talent more and more by the day as people tell her how her works make them feel. She's even making masks now. Look at this, y'all. She called herself an art hustle woman. My mother tells me that my grandmother is responsible for the jazz coming through our bloodline. She listened to jazz all the time, she said. Thank you for taking a second to enjoy my family. Family where life begins and love never ends.